Magandang umaga sa inyo lahat. Nandito tayo sa SK office. Nagpe-prepare na kami para sa event namin. Maraming salamat sa mga tumutulong. Yan. It's busy day dito sa San Isidro. Mga nagkakabit ng tarpaulins. Time check, it's 12:20. 12:20 na, pero medyo marami pa kaming ayusin. So, kita-kita tayo mamaya. This is Angono Day 2019. Let's go! So nag-start na yung event natin and merong nagpa-unlock sa ating bisita, ang aking first speaker at aking matalik kaibigan, Justin Barrel, the mental assassin in the house.
Hindi ako mag-speak. Salamat sa pag-invite ko.
Bro, salamat at abangan natin kung anong magiging talk and performance. Ito natin.
Ay susundan na Dr. Vivencio Pinarolo Integrated School. Siyempre, hindi lang kakatala St. Martin Montessori School. Siyempre, hindi rin nagpapatalo ang Regional Youth School for the Arts. Sino ba hindi nyo nabanggit? Ha? Wala na?
Holy Deliverance lang ako.
Siyempre, ang school na pinagalingan ng Pasya DJ, Holy Deliverance! Maraming salamat.
What follows is a brief construction montage.
Ayun na nga mga kaibigan. So dahil nagkaroon ako ng problema at hindi ko na-i-review yung sarili ko habang nag-isip ko ng araw na ito, ay ihabol ko lang habang nag-edit ko. So, welcome to Angono Youth Day 2019 with the theme Transforming Education. So ano nga ba ang punto kung bakit natin ginawa itong event nito? Of course, syempre para ma-transform natin yung education. Paano mangyayari yun? Nag-invite tayo ngayon ng mga speakers kung saan magtatalk sila about education and mental health. Para lang, kumbaga, paano natin transform yung education na hindi na boring yung mga kabataan. At the same time, naiintindihan ng mga kabataan kung bakit ba sila nahihirapan sa subjects and bakit ba sila nahihirapan sa eskwela at bakit ba sila nahihirapan sa sarili nila. So, marami tayong matutunan sa event na ito. Again, happy Angono Youth Day 2019 and salamat Mayor Jeremy Calderon and Mayor Jerry Calderon for this opportunity and SK Federation of Angono. Okay, balik tayo sa video.
We hope you enjoyed this brief construction moment.
Let's all give it up for Justin Pinot, the mental assassin. We're going to the stage, para. Alright. Good afternoon, everyone. Are you ready to have fun? Yes. Good afternoon. Ako po si Justin Pinot. Nagtawag sa akin ng mga tao ay mental assassin. Gusto mo na lang ako kung bakit? Because of my ability to read minds. Ba't biglang nagawin ng mga brain-minded? Kaya hindi ako scientific, walang katangyarihan, hindi nakita yung future, nakikita ko sa akin ng logical sense, hindi ko alam yun. Nakita mo sa akin ng love life mo, nakilala ako ng learning. But I can read minds through psychology, observation, body language, reading, and to show you what I can do, of course, kailangan ko ng mga volunteer. Kailangan ko ng 4 na volunteer. Volunteer. Ngayon, ang gagawin natin, maglalaro tayo ng game. Ito isa na sa pinaka-paborito kong games. Alam mo ba yung game na ito yan? Sinubukan ko sumali doon. Ayaw nila ako pasabihin. Kasi nakakabasa daw ako ng isip. Kung wala ko na daw yung pwede ng mga pigotan ko, mananalo kami. So, na-frustrate ako mo. Kaya sa inyo nalubos yung frustration ko. To play me daw yan. Now, di ba sabi na yan, namimili sila ng mga isip na nila. Ngayon, gagawin natin, mag-iisip kayo ng 1 word each. Okay? 1 word each, English o Tagalog. Tapos simulaan ko yung Pinoy Mena style. Now, since this is a game, if ever na hindi ko malinaro na sa isip nila, I am willing to give 10,000 pesos. Alright? Alright. 10,000 courtesy of our chair.
Patay tayo dyan!
Alright, now.
Tayo pala.
Sino yung ako ulit? Daniela, dito ka Daniela sa kabilang side na kung ibang balak sa'yo, Daniela.
Pero ay bubalak.
May mapagawa ko sa'yo mga Daniela. Kaya na tayo susubukan natin. Kayo tatlo, I want you to think of any random word, English or Tagalog word. English or Tagalog. Kahit anong word, English or Tagalog. Pag hindi ko na unahan, magkano yung premyo? Ngayon sa Daniela, ibang gagawin mo Daniela. Gagawin mo Daniela, babatayan ko lang lahat ng ginagawa ko. Okay? So if you see me cheat, just shout, you cheated, tapos na yung magbibigay yung prize party. Easy, diba? Easy. Babatayan mo lang ako. Ngayon, meron ba ng words? Okay. Now, since my money pala ni State Chairman natin ang involved dito, here's my insurance policy. Kasi most of the time, sinasabi nila mali kahit tama, di ba? So I'm going to ask you to write down your word on a piece of paper. But don't worry, hindi mo sisilipin na kasi mamaya pang-batay natin kay Daniela. So, meron akong pens dito. May pen ba kayo dyan? Wala? Ang klase mga estudyante ko dito. Joke lang. Okay, go. Sige. Write down your word, English or Tagalog word. Ikaw bahala. So sinabi mo, pwede na alam ko lang natin kung name din sa isip. Ikaw kayong bahala. Pwedeng name, pwedeng tata, kahit ano. Tapos, habang inuulaan ko, gusto mo malaman ko paano kong ginagawa? Sige, tutulong sa inyo. To their body lang. Tapos kaya? Okay, good. Tingnan natin si Miss. Ngayon, medyo OC lang. I have envelopes here. So, yung papakita yung mga sinulat mo. So, I'm going to ask you to put your word inside this envelope. Ikaw una, ikaw na una. Ikaw yung huli ko, birthday mo eh. Contestant number 1. Palpakan naman natin siya. Ayan. Sasagot ko lang ako hindi or pwede. Okay? Dito ka lang. Tao ba to? Bagay? Mayroon ka ba dito? Lagi mo ba ito nakikita? Nandito to. Lagi mo nakikita sa school. Think of the first letter, pero isipin mo lang sa utak mo. Think of it over and over again. Okay, good. Yung nagpapagalaw ng body language natin is our subconscious mind. Kung ano iniisip mo, lalabas sa suggestion. So, bago think of the first letter, yung lips mo lang, kung gusto mo sa akin sabihin letter C. Think of your word over and over again. Isipin mo, okay, good. Kung good ang tab, sige naman ang envelopes. Kung ano man sila mo dito, dedicated na ako. Pag hindi ko na wala, pag-amin pa yun, 2,000 pesos. Magkano 10,000? 20,000. Pakita sa kanila? Okay. Now when I say show it to them, okay, papakita mo sa kanila, sa audience, mamaya pa, papakita mo tapos kagembot-kembot ka. Since this is a game show, okay? So let me see, just to make sure, kasi kinakabahan ako, baka hindi ko siya mabasa. Let me see envelope number 1. Baka tingnan natin yung number 1. Yan. Kasi kinakabahan ako. Pag nakita ko maliit, tapos ko lang yung kwento kay SK Chairman. For the first time, loud and clear, what is your word? Chair. Thank you very much, SK Chairman. Next, lesson number 2. Okay, ready ka na? Okay. Kung kayo medyo makakaya yung number. Pag ito, from 10,000, gawin natin 20,000, balik ko na nilaan. Okay? Balik ka na ulit mga ma'am. Thank you very much. Go back to the seat. Ready ka na? Okay. Tao ba to? Isip na tao. So, malamang iniisip mo ang pangalan ng tao. Yes. Okay. Ako, hindi ako spot on sa names pero sana maulaan ko to. Think of the first name of this person. Isipin mo lang, okay, good. Lalaki. Parang pinilig pa siya, ha? Boyfriend mo ba to? Crush mo? Maybe. Sikat ba to? Maybe. Okay. Sikat, crush mo, boyfriend. Think of the first letter of the first name. Okay, J. Imagine this person na nasa harapan mo na malapit sa'yo. Pinipilig mo siya o malapit sa'yo. Tapos parang sinasabi ng pangalan na, hi, I am. Isipin mo yung last name niya, yung apelido niya. Letter S. Kung muna ipapakita sa kanila, let me see envelope number 2. Just to make sure. For the first time, loud and clear, sino nasa isip mo?
Joshua Saluma.
Saluma, thank you very much. Let's give her a big hand. You yan. Pakita na ba tayo? Last, sa birthday ko. Bago na mo sa palisa ka? Reese's Montessori. Since birthday mo, 10,000, 20,000, gawin natin 30,000 pa rin. Wow! Manilibre ka ba pag di ko lang walaan? Hindi daw siya manilibre, ha? Okay. Ngayon, since papahirapan natin kung sarili ko ng konti, magtatanong ako sa'yo, pero gusto ko sa isip ka lang sasagot. Sa isip ka lang sasagot. So, hindi ka sasagot ng malakas ng yes, no, or maybe. Tatago mo lang. So, don't nod, don't shake your head, just keep the answer to yourself. Okay, ready ka na? Sige, sa audience. Tao ba to? Bagay? Pagkain? Kilala mo ba to? Nakikita mo ba to palagi? Bagay? Madalas mo ba itong nararamdaman, nakikita? Think of the first letter. Okay, good. I'll go with the letter D. Think of this word over and over again. Now, I'm gonna trust you with this one. Ano mo ulit, birthday boy? Sige. Ipapakita ko muna sa inyo kung ano yung sinulat ko, pero huwag niyo babasahin ng malakas para may suspense, okay? Feeling ko ito yung word niya. Dance for the first time, loud and clear. What is your word? Thank you very much. Let's give him a big hand. Nag-enjoy ba kayo? Yes? Let's try some more. Kasi parang nag-guilty naman ako eh. Nag-guilty ako kasi ginawa lang kitang assistant. Magaling ba siya assistant? Yes? Magaling. Okay. Since magaling ng assistant, meron akong susubukan. Okay? Pero mag-enjoy ka dito. Gagawin ka ng assistant ulit.
Meron pa yan.
Pero you're gonna have fun because as you guys can see earlier, as you observed earlier, my biggest weapon or pinaka-importante asset ko, yung mata ko, diba? So kung wala yung mata ko, hindi ko kayo ma-observe, hindi ko mababasa yung isip nito. So ito yung susubukan natin, tatakpan natin yung mata ko. So nilagay ko lang ito sa buhay. Tatakpan natin yung mata ko, not just with this blindfold, but with this duct tape. So lalagyan mo lang duct tape yung mukha ko hanggang hindi na ako makakita. Okay ba? Baka nag-enjoy siya bigla dun sa mangyayari na. Yan. Okay. So, dito ka sa tabi ko. Ano mo ulit? Sorry. Daniela, dito ka Daniela. Okay. So Daniela, lalagyan mo ng duct tape sa face ko until I cannot see. Reason why I ask for 2 coins, Daniela, is because ilalagay ko yan 1 each sa mata ko. Para kapag nakalagay na yung mga tapes, sure ka na kahit anong pilit kong buksan, may nakaharang at magiging masakit. Make sense? Yeah. But pag sinasabi ko yung masakit, natutuwa siya. First coin goes here. Daniela, make sure everything is intact, nakadikit lahat. Pwede mo hawa, ayun, yan. Okay, ayun, thank you. Now, Daniela, nakita mo ba yung black cloth over the chair? Yes? Okay, take it please, tapos i-blindfold mo pa ako para sure ka talaga na hindi ako nakakita. Go. Now, Daniela, this is important. I cannot see underneath, please check. Okay. Now, Daniela, mamaya I'm going to ask you to get random objects from the audience. But before you do that, bago mo yung gawin, nakita mo ba yung parang white na clipboard na nakalagay sa upuan? Yes, okay. Kunin mo yon, tapos may makikita kang Sharpie dyan. Kunin mo yon, tapos mag-draw ka ng kahit ano. Draw anything nice and big. Pagkatapos mo mag-drawing ng malaki, ibalik mo lang isang mo nakuha. Okay? Pagkatapos mo mag-drawing, ibalik mo lang isang mo nakuha facing the audience. Okay? Now, habang nag-drawing sa Daniela, i-explain ko sa inyo kung anong susubukan kong i-demonstrate. This is what psychics call remote viewing. Sabi nila, remote viewing is seeing through someone else's eyes. For example, nakapikit ako, nakikita ko yung nakikita ninyo through psychic powers. Pero sabi ko nga kanina, hindi ako psychic at wala akong kapangyarihan. Pero nakaisip ako ng paraan to replicate that phenomena using my skills as a human being and as a mentalist, okay? And as a body language reading student. Now, if you are done, Daniela, just say yes. Okay na? Okay. Now, Daniela, since tapos ka na mag-drawing, ito yung gagawin mo. I want you to get 3 random objects from the audience. It could be any object at all. Make sure it's 3. Kahit anong object, pwede mong kunin na 3. Kahit kanino sa audience natin. Pag nakuha mo na yung 3, ipatong mo lang sa upuan and say yes kapag nagawa mo na. Go! Second sense of the item is pahaba. Yes? Yes, can you see the color? Yes, most of you are thinking purple. Pahaba, purple, nakikita siguro ito sa bahay. I'm not sure what that is. This is just calculated guessing. Am I right in saying, Daniela, that you are holding a toothbrush? Thank you very much! Woo! Next, say ba yun? Next item and say yes kapag hawak mo na. Yes, good. Now, audience, hindi na kita hawakan, Daniela, kasi alam ko na kung paano ko mag-usip. But audience can see the item she's holding. Mas marami sumunod na babae. Feeling ko pang babae ito, tama ba? Tama ba, Daniela, pang babae yan? Yes, pang babae. Can you see the color? Yes, some are thinking purple, some are thinking black, some are thinking pink. Pang babae, accessory, yes? Yes, inalagay sa mukha or sa ulo. I'm not sure what that is, Daniela, but am I right in saying that you are holding a parang headband ba yan? Na parang, siguro may design ba sa headband, Daniela? Yes, ano yung design? Parang ribbon, yes! Thank you very much! Last, Daniela, last and top mo kapag hawak mo na. Okay, good. The audience can see the item she's holding. Yes! Okay, good. Pahaba rin. Pahaba Can you see the color? I'll go with brown. Brown. This is an everyday, feeling ko everyday item siya. Hindi ako sure kung everyday item talaga siya. Pero, alam niyo ba kung ano, huwag sabihin sa akin yung mismo item, pero alam niyo ba kung ano yung item na yun? Yes, light. Okay, good. Marami nag-iisip. Some are thinking, may nag-iisip parang pangkamot. Hindi ako sure kung bakit. Pero, I'll go with this one. Hindi ako sure kung ano yan, pero feeling ko, brown, di ba? Pahaba. Feeling ko yan ay parang magkasamang magkadugtong na spoon tsaka fork. Tama ba? Nakahoy pa ang gano'n, tama?
Tama.
Yes, thank you very much. Let's give her a big hand. Nag-enjoy ba kayo? Yes, ako din nag-enjoy. One last thing, Daniela. One last thing. I need you to get any paper bill from the audience. Kahit anong papel na pera will do. Okay? Any paper bill. Any denomination, any currency. And just stop me kapag hapon. Kahit anong papel na pera. Dito ka na ba, Daniela? Yes, good. Since I know that is a paper bill, pahiram. Ito tinuro sa akin to ng professor ko from college. Nag-aaral ako sa San Vega. And isa sa mga professors ko sa accountancy. Tinuro niya sa akin to, pahiram ng pera. Based sa texture and sa pandin, okay, good. Gusto niyo akong pahirapan. Tama ba, Daniela, in saying na hindi to galing sa Pilipinas? Hindi, good. I'm not sure, Daniela, if I'm holding this correctly. Lapit ka ng konti sa akin. I'm not sure if I'm holding this correctly. Tama ba? Nakikita mo ba yung serial number? Yes. Based on my knowledge with serial numbers, usually nagsa-start siya with letters. Tama ba? Okay, usually numbers or letters. Since galing sa ibang bansa, feeling ko number or letter siya. Now, what I want you to do is, Daniela, tignan mo yung unang number or letter, focus ka lang doon and say yes kung nakafocus ka na. And sasabihin ko kung paghulaan ko kung ano, sabihin mo lang kung tama ako or mali. Kung tama ako, immediately go to the second number or letter. Okay, are you ready, Daniela? Yes, good. Are you thinking of the first number or letter? Yes, are you thinking of the number 5? P, K, 7, 2, 5? I want you to focus on the third number. Okay, focus on it. Another 2, 5, 5, and 4. Thank you very much. Let's give her a big hand. Now, I'm not sure kung magkano yung Daniela. Sige, kunin mo na. Are you thinking of the denomination? Isipin mo yung denomination kung magkano? Alright. Small. Is that 10 Singaporean dollars? Thank you very much. Let's give her a big hand. Now, one last thing, Daniela. One last thing. Andiyan po ba yung dino mo? Yes, kunin mo siya tapos i-face mo sa sarili mo para wala makakita kasi tatanggalin ko na yung tapes. Daniela, sana magawa ko to. When I count to 3, sabay natin ipapakita sa kanila kung ano yung dream ako at kung ano yung dream mo. Okay, ready ka na? 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. Let's give her a big hand. Enjoy ka na? Thank you, Daniela. You may sit down. The remaining of my time here on stage is I'm gonna speak a little about our minds. Okay? Gusto na ba matuto kung paano gamitin yung utak natin? Okay? Gusto na ba matuto kung paano magbasa ng isip ng ibang tao? Yes. Okay, so before I continue, gusto na bang malaman kung paano ako natuto magbasa ng isip? Pag i-decision natin yung lahat, gusto ko maging one tayo. Okay, para maging one tayo, I want you to do this with me. Okay? I want to clap with me. Ganito. Sabayan niyo ako. Good. Can you hear that? That is the sound of unity. Right? Iba-iba yung bilis, iba-iba yung bagal, iba-iba yung lakas. Iba-iba yung... Yan! Kaya isa lang naiinig natin. Ang mga 1, 2, 3. Sabay-sabay siguro natin yung band is next, ha? 1, 2, 3! Alright. Since we are all one, I want you to think of a 4-digit number each. A 4-digit number, any random 4-digit number will do. And basta natin ang calculator. Any 4 random digit number will do. Pag meron na kayo, just say yes. Alright. So since one tayo, gusto ko din sumali. So ako yung mauuna. Nalagyan din ko yung 4-digit number ko. Plus. Again nga, sabihin nyo, yes. Interesting. Nag-isip ko ba ng 4-digit number? Sige, Isipin mo buti. Huwag yan, palitan mo. Okay, good. Yan. Type mo dito yung 4-digit number na bago. Plus. Say yes again. Good. Type down your number. Just press plus. Okay, can I hear another yes? Ayun. Sige, lapit ka dito sa akin. Lapit ka dito. Ikaw. Yes, come here. Balakan natin siya. Ikaw ang ating last volunteer. Type down your number.
First opinion in the house.
Press equals. Alright, good. Wow, this is a big number. Halika dito. Sabihin mo sa amin lahat kung ano yung sum. Sabihin mo kung ano yung sagot. 81,619. Tama ba? Okay, sige. Let's give him a big hand. Ito yung nangyari. Kanina, we are all thinking of a random number. Tama ba? Okay, random 4-digit numbers. It could be anyone. It could be anybody at all. And tinike down ninyo yung mga numbers ninyo. Numbers natin. Tapos plus, and inequals natin. And ang sum is 81,619. Nakita na ba 81,619? Meron akong binigay sa'yo. Tayo ka dito sa tabi ko. 81,000. Tandaan nyo, 81,619. Okay? Sige, pakita mo sa kanila kung ano yung sinulat ko dyan. Ladies and gentlemen, your numbers. 81,619. Let's give everyone a big round of applause. Palakpakan natin yung isa-isa. Thank you very much. Again, these are your numbers. These are the random numbers na yung last natin. And this is a very special day. Paano natin stress dito?
8-16-19. Oo nga. Alam mo yun.
This is a special day. This is a special event for us. This for your numbers, tama ba? Yes, 81,619. This is today's date. Anong date ngayon? August 16, 2019. Again, thank you very much. Once again, I am Justin Pinion. Mamaya kayo sa Facebook lahat, yes? Alright, add me on Facebook, and before I leave, pwede ba tayo mag-selfie lahat? Yes? Selfie tayo.
Selfie time, sasama ako.
Yan, sama natin si Chairman. Okay. Lahat tayo, ganito tayo. One, two, three. Para manalo si Mr. Justin Pinion. Salamat bro sa dinami-dami ng schedules at sa mahal-mahal ng talented niya si Pinion. Pinagbigyan niya tayo dito sa Angono for public service at sa pagmamahal niya sa ginagawa natin ng kaibigan natin. So maraming salamat pare. Thank you. And
nagyayaya ang ngiti, di na nga mapakali. Halika na, tara na, doon na nga mauna. Labas lahat ng ngipin, sumasayaw sa tuwa. Ganyan ang feeling, kapag di na ang saya. Di na tayo, di na ang bata. Sadya'y di na tayo, mas matunog, mas masaya. Sadya'y di na tayo, wala nang iba. Sadya'y di na ang saya.
Nung nagsimula ako doing volunteer works for the community, dati nung 13 years old ako, umaakit kami ng bundok sa Tanay Rizal. Ganun din sa Oriental Mindoro.
Tapos yung mga kaibigan ko na walang kapait-kapait na ginang sila pa yung marangyang buhay. But you know what? Here's the hope. When I started to feel ang tagal, nakakapagod, and I wanted to give up, the Lord has something for me. Sabi niya dito, this is the 10-finger verse. I want you to remember this. Philippians 4:13. Tingnan niyo yung dalawang kamay niyo. Tingnan niyo. Sige, mamaya niyo na muna hawakan yan. Tingnan niyo muna. This is very important. Every time you wanted to give up, look at your two hands. Nandun yung sagot. Every time you're saying, ang tagal, walang progress. Ayoko na. Look at your 10 fingers. Anong sabi sabi dito, this is the 10th finger. First, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So every time you wanted to give up, look at your two hands. Then tell it to yourself, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Ate Abby, paano kapag may sobra pong isa? Okay? Walang problema. May nagtanong sa akin talaga yan. Walang problema. Okay? Mas mapahad yun. Ito ang sagot natin dyan. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Yeah. Okay? Ganun lang. Okay? Get it? Okay? So every time you wanted to give up, look at your two hands. Okay, now listen, leaders. Pero kung di ka pa kontento, sabi mo, pagod na ka, Ate sa buhay ko. Leaders, I want to be honest with you. Hindi lahat na nagpunta dito ay okay. Maaaring nagpunta ka dito, grabe gusto mo naman pakamatay. Grabe, nandun ka sa thought na meron kang past na hindi mapatawad. Maaaring rape victim ka, maaaring ikaw ay sexually abused, physically abused, verbally abused, nabully ka. I don't know what is your story. But there is this last verse that I wanted to share to you before I share my story. Can you flash? Sabi dito, have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Hindi sinabi dito, binibigyan kita ng choice. Hindi sinabi dito. Ang sinabi dito, kinuman tayo. Anong command? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Leaders of Angono, do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Iwan ka na lahat ng tao, pagtaksilan ka ng ibang tao, traidorin ka ng ibang tao, but the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go.
Miss Abigail Mesa
The Lord your
Raimundo
God will be
from
with you.
Rescue Kabataan. Kaya natin siya.
Kaya ano sasabihin mo sa katabi mo? Akyat? Akyat? Let me tell you my story. So kung napanood nyo nga yung tanikala sa isang iglap, yun na yung unang pinalabas. Yung story ko yung unang pinalabas sa GMA7, pero wala pa dyan ang history ng Rescue Kabataan. So that's my story. And then 2017, pinalabas yun sa MMK, hashtag the prodigal daughter. And then the latest was with Kapuso mo Jessica So nung ako ay pinasal last year, at finished this year, so that is our love story. So, yan, pero diba? So, nandun ang Rescue Kabataan, nandun yung history na. So, let me tell you, okay? Let me tell you what God has done in my life. Your Ate Abigail is a daughter of both missionary pastors. Alam niyo ba mga pastor? Okay. Parehong magulang ko ay missionary pastors. And I grew up in a very, very poor family. Look at this, leaders. When I say poor, hindi ako nagpapabebe. Hindi ako nagpapakyut dahil speaker niyo ako. I am telling you the truth. When I say poor, it's literally poor. Kung napanood kayo ng MMK, totoo yun. Dumating sa point na nakatira kami sa waiting shed. Waiting shed sa Pangasinan. Waiting shed. I never knew Cinderella until first year college. I never knew that there is Barbital until second year college. And everything changed when my father died when I was 12. So he died inside a church gathering. So nag-preach yung tatay ko, nag-pray, and then he did not open his eyes anymore. That's the worst scenario in my mind until now. The cause of my father's death was over-fatigue. Sobrang pagod na nagresulta kung bakit siya nagkaroon ng aneurysm. 3 ugat niya sa utak ang pumutok. Nung nalaman ko na ang dahilan ng pagkamatay ng tatay ko ay sobrang pagod, I started to have this rage. Galit na galit ako. Remember, umaakit ako ng bundok ng buhay eh. Pero may tinik agad eh. May bato agad eh. Tapos nadulas agad ako eh. Wala akong malapitan. Alam ko na may Diyos. Alam ko yung mga verses na yon, but it is my choice. It is really my choice. I started to have this anger. Galit na galit ako sa lahat ng born-again Christians. Galit na galit ako sa lahat ng mga churches. And higit sa lahat, galit na galit ako kay Lord. Kasi para sa akin, pinatay nila yung tatay ko. So at the age of 12, I started to be so addicted with pornography. I was so addicted with pornography from 12 to 23. But it doesn't end there. At the age of 16, I started to smoke and to drink. At the age of 16 also, I became a party animal. At the age of 16, I started off sexual relationships with men and women. I thought, when I do premarital sex, it will be my solution. Leaders, only the people who can bring out the best in you would be the best people to be with. Not all the people around you can be the best people for you. Capsulated and injectables. Then I thought I was coming back to the North when I became a victim of gang rape when I was 19. 3 men changed my life in a very, very different way. At dahil natalo ako sa kaso at walang gustong maniwala sa akin, so ito na, umaakyat ako ng bundok, ang daming matitinig na alaman, ang daming damo, ang daming bato, ang dilim na ngayon ng buhay ko, at pagod na ako at the age of 19, feeling ko wala na akong pag-asa. You know, ang naging desisyon ni Ate Abigail mo, para lang mapatunayan yung pride, yung ego ko, wala akong gustong lapitang tao kahit pamilya ko. So at the age of 19, nag-start akong maging palaboy. Literal, palaboy. Kung napanood nyo nga sa MMK, totoo yun. Dumating sa point na nangangalkal ako ng pagkain sa basurahan ng Jollibee. 6 months, tumira ako sa garbage dump site ng Baseco and Payatas. Sino naman mag-aakala ng dating palaboy na yon na nangangalkal ng pagkain sa basurahan ay magiging speaker nyo pa ngayon? Ang maganda ko. You know what? Si Ate Abigail ninyo, sobrang yabang. Sobrang walang gustong pakinggan. Leader ako mula elementary. Leader ako, valedictorian ako, top notcher ako, pero sobrang yabang, walang gustong pakinggan. But you know what? At the age of 19, para lang mapatunayan ko na tama lahat ng pinili ko at makalabas ako sa pagiging palaboy, I entered escort service. I was a prostitute from 19 to 23. But believe it or not, nakagraduate pa ako ng college. I graduated from Philippine Normal University. At dahil nakagraduate ako, nakapagturo agad ako, at the age of 21, hindi ko mapaghiwalay ang aking karir bilang isang guro at bilang escort service. I had 7 criminal cases. 7 kaso na halos ikabaliw ko. And that's the reason why at the age of 21, I committed suicide for 3 times. May mga tao ba akong kasama? May mga kaibigan pa ako? Of course. Pero dahil madilim yung bundok na tinatahan ko, pero pagod na ako, nalulula na ako sa dami nangyayari sa buhay ko, I wanted to give up. Nobody told me na Abigail, akyat lang. Walang nagsabi sa akin. So it is all my decision. And during that time, sa sobrang pasaway ko, yun din yung panahon na umuwi dito sa Pilipinas ang mama ko kasi nagtuloy na maging misyonary ang mama ko. And my brother still wanted to be a pastor. Na sobrang kinagalang ko kasi pakiramdam ko, paano nyo kayang pagsilbihan yung simbahan na pumatay sa tatay ko? So at the age of 21, I tried to kill my mom. I would try to burn my mom. I would kick her on her chest and I would kick her on her face. I would go to my brother's house in Cavite. I would try to kill my brother. Ginagawa ko siyang dartboard ng kutsilyo. Kung may makaiwas ka, good. Kung hindi, sorry. Wala, bangengi ako. Wala ako sa tamang pag-iisip. At dahil makapal yung buhok ng kuya ko, hindi ako titigil hanggang di ko siya nakikitang duguhan. I would bang him on the wall. I never thought that my mom and my brother can still be used by God to also help me and rescue me. I have a question for you leaders. When was the last time you said sorry, thank you, and I love you to your parents? When was the last time you said sorry, thank you, and I love you? Diyan sa nanay mo, pandakuba na makapag-aral ka lang. Pero ikaw mo kasi sagot-sagutin. When was the last time you said sorry, thank you, and I love you? Diyan sa tatay mo, kailangan pa mag-ibang bansa, makapag-aral ka lang. Pero ikaw ugas ka kung gumastos ng pera. When was the last time you said sorry, thank you, and I love you? Diyan sa hindi mo naman kakaano. Pero pinag-aaral ka, minahal ka, inaluga ka. Pero ikaw wala kang pagmamahal sa kanya. Leaders, listen to this. A true leader knows how to serve and love first his or her family. Your first act of within your family, not inside the school. Yung school mo, yung community mo, is just an overflow of your service to your family. Hindi pwede na sa school active ka, pero magsaing hindi mo magawa. Sa school active ka, pero maglaba ng underwear mo, hindi mo magawa. It's impossible. To be a leader, your act of service must start within your family. That's my challenge for you all. It should start inside your family. Kaya pag uwi nyo ng bahay, kahit walang maruming damit, maglaba kayo. Usapan natin yun. Okay? Pag tinong kayo ng magulang mong rescue mo kayo. Na-rescue mo kayo. Okay? But kidding aside, my biggest turning point happened when I was 23. During this time, my mom went to Thailand for a mission again. At hindi na alam ng nanay ko ang gagawin sa buhay ko. Sumuko na siya. That night, my mom prayed. And her prayer was, Lord, kung hindi mo napapakinabangan at ng bansang Pilipinas si Abigail, kunin mo na siya. Sa tingin niyo ba may nanay na gusto manalangin ng gano'n? Wala. Kaya mag-ingat kayo. Baka yung nanay niyo, nananalangin na rin ng gano'n. Exactly that night, my mom prayed. I was found inside my apartment in Ermita. Kulay tanong. Literal, kulay tanong. Lahat ng kaibigan ko, walang naniwala na mabubuhay pa ako. Overdosed. That moment changed my life until now. I thought when I died, I would go to heaven. For two main reasons. Because number one, I'm a daughter of a pastor. Number two, believe it or not, habang ginagawa ko lahat ng kalokohan from 12 to 23, probably I was just like you, some of you, active, faking everything. I was just faking everything. This is my challenge for you leaders. Stop faking. Stop faking. You need someone to be with you in this journey. You cannot stand in this journey all alone. You need someone. And you know, that moment changed my life. When the Lord allowed to see a vision of myself, not in heaven, but in hell. Every time people would ask me what I remember during my deathbed, nasa deathbed na ako eh. I had one specific moment. I was shouting out loud to the Lord and I said, Lord, one last chance. One last chance. Ibalik mo lang yung buhay ko. Promise ko sa'yo pagsasawaan mo ito hanggang pagtanda ko. And His promise remained. Anong sabi niya? I will uphold you with my victorious right hand. And that right hand brought back my life. And that right hand gave me a new life. And a group of Christian people helped me and entered me into rehabilitation program. Nirehab ako ng 2 taon. 2014, nakalabas ako ng rehabilitation. And that's the time, lahat ng storya na pinalabas sa TV, yun na nangyari. But 2015, everybody wants to invite me here in abroad just to share that same story. But I was not happy anymore. You know, I was asking the Lord, Lord, yun yung purpose ko? Paulit-ulitin ko yung storya na yun na. I cannot accept that that's my purpose. I was asking the Lord, use me for this nation. And the Lord answered my prayer. He started to give birth to the movement called Rescue Kabataan. I started Rescue Kabataan June 11, 2015 in Imus, Cavite. Nobody wants to believe in this movement. Up until 2016, ay naging presidente si President Duterte at in-appoint niya si former chairperson ng National Youth Commission, Isa Sigera. They called me sa kanilang office and had a partnership na gawing national movement ang Rescue Kabataan. Taong 2016 ay nagkaroon ng kauna-unang Memorandum of Agreement ang Rescue Kabataan na formal na siyang programa ng Department of Education Central, National para pasukin ang lahat ng schools sa buong Pilipinas at gawin ito. Kaya nga meron to sa ngayong year, meron kami sa Angono National High School at abangan nyo kami sa inyong mga school. Sana magpang-abot pa tayo doon. Okay? Dahil sa Rizal, marami nang nagsisimula. So abangan nyo kami dyan.
Panas ka na nagbabaha yung lugar nyo. Malusog ka, pero mababa ang iyong well-being. Yung pagkukwentuhan natin ngayong hapon ay kwentuhan tungkol sa well-being. Hindi lang ito tungkol sa pagiging LGBT or SOGI. Tungkol ito sa well-being ng bawat isa. Gumawa ng pamahiin. Mga ninuno, may author ba ang pamahiin? Okay. Ang tawag sa pamahiin ay social construction. Pwede po mamaya na lang kasi ako dito. Ano ulit tawag sa pamahiin? Social construction. It's a social construct. Ibig sabihin, gawa-gawa lang na di pwede. Ang gender, tulad siya ng
Percival
pamahiin.
Sandana.
Gawa-gawa lang.
Hello kayo! Yan! Tapos na yung Youth Day. Maraming salamat sa pagsama niyo sa amin. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe mga kaibigan. Nakabataang like. After ng event na maganda at after ng event na masaya, eto kami ngayon. Linisan na mga kaibigan. Go, go, go! Ayan. Salamat sa lahat ng tumutulong. Pagod, pero